and we're today in Laguna Beach talking about this wonderful, wonderful setting.
It's just beautiful. It's very peaceful. It's quiet. There's a lot of trails where you can walk along the cliffs. You can see the pelicans and the seals sitting out there. And it's not busy and crowded with your typical party beach scene. It's a family scene. You got people from all generations, kids, adults, senior citizens.
But there is something unique about Laguna Beach for the dog lovers out there.
Oh, what's that?
And that is Laguna Beach allows dogs on the beach between June and September, early in the morning and later in the evening. But from September back around to June, dogs are allowed on the beach all day long.
Now tell me a bit about the arts here, Ron. You were mentioning earlier there's a strong artist community here.
Yeah, from way back in the 40s, it started as a little artist enclave, and it's grown from there. We now have some world-class art events. There's the pageant of the masters, and there all sorts of festivals all year long in Laguna Beach. If you are into art, come down to Laguna because there's so many wonderful art museums, shows, and studios. It's really an artist's paradise right here.
Like family lifestyle here? Is there stuff for families to do? What's it like to live in Laguna without family?
Well, for families, there's so much to offer. There's obviously the outdoor living, the beach, the surfing, volleyball, basketball down on the beach. There's hiking, there's biking, there's fishing. But what's really interesting about Laguna Beach is that it really offers a great lifestyle. Unlike the television show OC,
and there's also an entire 55 plus community here. What do you usually find in Laguna Beach?
So Laguna Beach is so centrally located. It's on the coast in the southern half of Orange County. You have Pacific Coast Highway, Highway 1, going right through town, which will lead you north to Newport Beach or south down to San Clemente, Dana Point. But you also, through Laguna Canyon, are right out immediately to the 405 and the 5, which will take you everywhere in Southern California. And the neighboring cities to Laguna Beach include Irvine, Tustin, Mission Viejo, Lake Forest, and on the south end, Dana Point, San Juan Capistrano, and San Clemente.
Out of curiosity, obviously this is a beach town, a beautiful vacation area. If somebody's like, I'd like to buy a single family home, not sure if I want to live here full time, but I might want to turn it into an Airbnb. Is this an Airbnb friendly area?
That's a great question because in the past it's been a wonderful vacation home location as much as all of the areas of Southern California. But in the last 5 to 7 years, a lot of the cities have started to crack down on it. So my advice to anybody who is looking to invest and buy an Airbnb is first identify a few properties, then go down to the city's planning and zoning desk and ask them directly, are there restrictions against that or do I need a permit? Find out from the city what they have as a requirement. And then you might want to talk and find out and check and see if there's an HOA, CC&Rs that prohibits short-term rentals versus long-term rentals. Do all your due diligence before you buy. And if you guys are thinking about that as a possibility for you to invest anywhere along Southern California, we'd be glad to help you with that. Be sure to check out the description below. Something that Laguna Beach is known for. It's the variety of food that's available. From Las Brisas, which is right around the corner, fantastic, on the cliff overlooking the water, Mexican restaurant, to Nick's, which is one of the supreme steakhouses and restaurants in all of Southern California, which is, is a premier restaurant.
And let's talk about the weather for a minute. I mean, look at this day. The sun, the surf, it's not hot, no humidity. We're at what, maybe like 75 and sunny? It's about as good as it gets, right?
It doesn't really get much better than this in Southern California. This is what all the postcards back home should look like.
Yeah.
For the outdoor enthusiast, one thing we know is a lot of people like to come and live in Laguna Beach because you're just a few minutes away from either Newport Harbor or Dana Point, where you can keep your sailboat and you get to go out on this beautiful water at the drop of a hat. Some of the events they do on the water, there's an annual Newport to Ensenada sailboat race.
Oh, fun.
There's whale watching.
Uh-huh.
Just yesterday we saw in the news that some blue whales, very rare, were just spotted off the coast and people were going out to see them.
Oh.
Largest mammals ever to live on Earth, right off the California coast.
And you get access to that if you're on a boat, right, going past here.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic.
And talking about access, tell us about what's so unique about Laguna Beach.
So what I love about Laguna Beach is it's part of Orange County. It's central to the Southern California Peninsula. And for people like me who spend a lot of time going back and forth between LA and San Diego, it's a good middle ground. If you have a job in LA, you have a job in northern San Diego in particular, you could live here in Laguna and feasibly commute back and forth at least a few days a week, or just for travel to go up to the city and, you know, catch a movie premiere, catch a museum. Or if you want to go further down to San Diego and try some really quality Mexican food. The surf down there is different than it is here in Laguna. If you want to surf oceanside, it's a good access to all areas. You're right centrally located, which is fantastic.
And you have the PCH, Pacific Coast Highway, which runs up and down the coast here, but you're just minutes away from John Wayne Airport in Santa Ana, which connects to the world.
Yep. And it's a much less crowded airport than trying to deal with LAX or even San Diego International down south.
Right. Well, all of these combined make Laguna Beach the perfect place for your next home.
Now, the beach life isn't for everyone, so if you're interested in living in Orange County, but Laguna Beach might not be for you, check out some of our other videos. We've got communities like Irvine, where you're a little bit more inland, or maybe you want a little bit more affordable living on the beach. Check out our Oceanside video. Our neighbors to the south in San Diego County, great location, nice beaches, but a little bit lower price tag than what you're going to find in Laguna Beach.